Today and tomorrow present two wonderful and related saints on the Roman calendar. Today we observe the memorial of St. Monica, and tomorrow the memorial of her son, St. Augustine. They lived in turbulent times, the end of the 4th century. And St. Monica's life itself was filled with challenges, family struggles, all kinds of turmoil. In the times and the particular circumstances in which St. Monica lived, it would be easy to be captivated by the delights of the world and all that this high point of the Roman Empire had to offer. It would be easy to be led into heresy or away from religion altogether. There were many beliefs and philosophies circulating that were simply pagan, corruptions of orthodox teaching, or teachings outwardly hostile toward religion in general and Christianity in particular. To use Jesus' example from today's parable, it would take a wise and faithful steward indeed to remain devoted to God and his church. St. Monica succeeded in that. St. Augustine, not sharing that faith at the beginning of his life, did not for quite a while. Despite his mother's example and influence and prayers, St. Augustine plunged into a sensual and self-centered lifestyle and turned his considerable intellect to philosophical and rhetorical pursuits that were at odds with a Catholic worldview. And this to me is St. Monica's greatest glory, that even in the face of losing her son to the world, she remained steadfast. St. Augustine would later credit his mother's constancy and unshakable faith as central to his own conversion. I can't tell you, in my time as a priest, how many mothers and fathers I've met who are distressed at how their children, and therefore grandchildren, have drifted from or positively rejected the faith their parents worked and sacrificed so hard to instill in them. I often tell them to pray to St. Monica, and most of all, to remain steadfast themselves in the faith. I can pretty much guarantee that lectures and guilt will not only not bring young people back, but almost always drive them further away. On the other hand, when I do deal with young people who are returning or simply rediscovering Catholicism because of some movement in their life, they almost always speak of the positive influence of parents and grandparents on their decision. And it's not much that they particularly said or tried to do, it's the way they lived their life. They speak of elders who have a certain joy even amidst troubles, and who are able to deal with life's turbulence with an inner peace, a peace these young people really hunger for at times. Let us all then seek to heed Christ's teaching in today's word. Let us be constant and resolute in living our faith, despite whatever ups and downs may be around us. Watchful for Christ's presence in our life, even if he seems delayed in coming or far, far away. Let us take note of who are or have been wise and faithful stewards and servants and examples for us in our life along faith's journey. Today, I'm joined by some of the members of Court St. Francis of Assisi of the Catholic Daughters of the Americas here at Mass. The Catholic Daughters, like St. Monica, witness in season and out to the value and beauty of the Catholic faith in the parishes I serve and beyond. They are wise and faithful stewards of our faith and are one of the most joy-filled groups I know. From their mission statement, Catholic Daughters of the Americas strives to embrace the principle of faith working through love in the promotion of justice, equality, and the advancement of human rights and human dignity of all. That witness is so needed by our world today. Another example, as I thought of people who were or are faithful stewards, those of you who share this Mass regularly will be blessed tomorrow with Father Paul Ritt, one of my seminary professors and a priest who, while maybe not quite as brilliant as St. Augustine, lives the priesthood with a constancy very much like St. Monica's. Recently, I led a retreat for some of the senior priests of our archdiocese and one welcome guest from Manchester. These men did as much to affirm my faith in priesthood as I may have done for them, I can assure you of that. To spend some prayerful and fraternal time with a group of men who, for the most part, were ordained before I was born was a gift. Wise and faithful servants and stewards indeed were these men. Let us take a little bit of time today, in some moment of quiet, and be grateful for the wise and faithful stewards in our life. St. Monica, for sure, today, and many others. Let us beg the grace we need from this Eucharist to live that same way for others until the Master returns and finds us faithful, joyful, and resolutely pursuing all the good that he has given us and all that he calls and dreams us to be.